Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. So this is bad parenting 101. I really just had to say something about this video because when I saw it, it was just so glaring to the fact that I could not just pass it up and say, look, I can't say anything. Let me just keep on scrolling. I had to say, I could not keep scrolling past this video without saying anything. It's ridiculous in nature that this is even a thought. You wonder why, your daughter is fighting people in school when, literally she comes home, for practice, right? It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. The way people think about situations. And then like she's live streaming it to whatever social media feed it's running on. And it's like, that's what she does. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just the whole point of you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a whooping. Y'all in there fighting. That's like a beating. You know what I'm saying? It's so silly to me because it's like, that's so bad. That's bad parenting. That's bad parenting, man. Oh my goodness, dude. And then, of course she's a parent, right? And if she wasn't a parent, of course she would have some type of guardianship where she's going to be in the vicinity of a child and be caring for a child. Of course, she's going to be the one that's selected to take over that duty, right? You know what I'm saying? Someone who clearly is like, I'm just saying decision-making ability probably is unfit for that. You'd have people going crazy when a dad was cutting his son's braids off online, right? People were up in arms on that. I mean, it was on a roll for like that whole month. People was not gonna let that live down, right? You have this woman now basically beating up her kid. And not gonna hear too much about that. I'm just gonna let you know right now. That's just the way it goes. You're not gonna hear much about that at all. That's that's a sickness, man. That's what that is, dude. I'm gonna have to come up off of that. I'm gonna have to come up off of that, but dude, it's so glaring to me, and it's on the open. Now, if you're being bad in school, you're acting up or whatever, you're gonna have to get disciplined, okay? That's for starters. Well, you're gonna have to get some type of disciplinary action, right? Depending on your parents' parenting style. Of course, she's an authoritarian, as we can see. It's just certain things you can't do. You have to know that, right? As a child. But she doesn't have a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And the way and both of those two brain cells that each other share, right? That those two share, they got to put them together and make it work, because it's only, that's at the end of the day, it's like ridiculous. The mom obviously isn't the brightest, right, to record this whole situation. And then you got to look at it in the daughter's point of view. She's a kid. She's going to make mistakes. I get it, right? But the room for error is like very key here in that situation. It's going to spill out into the public eye. It's going to spill out. If something's not right, it's going to spill out. So I guess that's her way of just putting it out there. I don't agree with it. Of course, it's parenting. So it is what it is. You can get whoopings when you're a kid. Okay. I agree with that. You can get whoopings if you out here fighting, you doing stuff you're not supposed to. But just the whole putting it online and stuff like that, that's gonna blow things out of proportion. I feel as if that's just doing too much. Man, I watched a video where it was I think it was either a councilman or a commissioner, something like that. This lady was just like passed out drunk, intoxicated, and like in the middle of a street or something like that, at an establishment out in the street. Ambulance had to be called, and like, you know, cops arrive. It's a commissioner, right? I'm watching where, you know, mayors are pocketing money, and you're like, who raised these people? Both of the videos, you know, it was black women. In those particular video situations I saw, it was black women. And then in this video, it's, you know, it's a black woman and her child, right? And you're like, it's just sad. It's sad because if no one has, it's sad, man. And it, you know, you just watch it and it's, you know, talk about saving grace. You talk about, you know, everybody's so religious and everything, but nobody has any grace to give. And it's so sad to me. And it's just like, it's so sad, because as a mother, you can't come to your child and talk to your child and get an understanding with your child. You can't do that. You don't have that connection. And it's sad nature, because you know, if that's how you learn, you know, through harsh punishment, ooh, good luck to you, man, because that's a hard way of living. But I'm zonking this lady for her bad parenting style. Zero respect for anything like, and it looks like she's pregnant too. It looks like she's pregnant. I'm gonna play the video for you with sound. Peace, guys. I'm out.
You want to fight? You don't want to fight me? Huh?
We can.
We can? Let's hit then, baby. Let's hit. Let's the fuck hit. Fuck you mean?